Hello and welcome to the news at 7, where we get to the heart of the day's stories and communities across Scotland tonight. Supreme Court ruling which could lead to men appealing their sexual offence. Hello and welcome to the news at 7, where we get to the heart of the day's stories and communities across Scotland tonight. A train derailment causes disruption on the railways. Hello and welcome to the news at 7, where we get to the heart of the day's stories and communities across Scotland tonight. Hello and welcome to the news at 7, where we get to the heart of the day's stories and communities across Scotland tonight. Hello and thanks for joining us for tonight's news at 7, where we get to the heart of the day's stories and into our communities across Scotland tonight. What next for Rangers after head coach Russell Martin is sacked? Hello and welcome to the news at 7, where we get to the heart of the day's stories and communities across Scotland tonight. After 16 years, Oasis prepare to take to the stage in Scotland. Hello and welcome to the news at 7, where we get to the heart of the day's stories and communities across Scotland tonight. Take place into the deaths of a 12-year-old boy and a 39-year-old man who died while taking part in separate outdoor activities. Summer strikes at Glasgow Airport have been averted after a pay deal was agreed with the Unite union. Unite said it had secured a deal worth up to 11.6% for some workers. A forest in the Highlands has been awarded special European status, recognising its genetic diversity of tree species. Parts of the juniper and silver birch woodland at Tree for Life's Dundregan Rewilding Centre have been classed as gene conservation units. Well, for more information on all of these stories, you can scan that QR code on your screen and it will take you right to the BBC Scotland News app. Now, web slinger Spider-Man is the latest Hollywood blockbuster franchise to choose Scotland as a filming location, hot on the heels of Indiana Jones, Batman and others. Tom Holland and Zendaya are stars of the latest film. Gillian Sharp has been trying to spot them.
To turn our attention to what is a massive game for Scotland.
I know, that's to come later in the week.
Yeah.
What's it been like for Bob?
Oh, what a
brilliant few weeks. He'll be back to Oban for a party.
Loving life, isn't he?
He'll be back for a party. Thanks very much, Liz. Let's talk about cerebral palsy now. Each year in Scotland, around 150 children are diagnosed with the condition. Damage to the brain can happen during birth or a child's early development. One Scottish poet and campaigner, Jack Hunter, has written a poem to break the stigma around it. It's called More Than Palsy. I caught up with Jack and Stephanie Fraser from Cerebral Palsy Scotland a little earlier.
Contacted me and asked, would I...
And Stephanie, this is part of World Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day. So this has been reworked for an Italian audience, but it's going much further than that. How important is it to raise awareness and keep raising that awareness? Jack, you're nodding along there. As you say, the original poem was all about your own personal experience, particularly going through school. But the new film, it's more than that. What do you hope that people take away from this?
Yes.
Let's get a roundup of some of the stories on the BBC News app in Scotland today then. And a 3-car collision forced the closure of a road in the Whitfield area of Dundee this morning. 8 police vehicles and 2 ambulances attended the incident. Leading Aberdeen businessman Ian Suttie has died at the age of 80 after suffering from dementia. He had a successful career in oil and gas and donated millions of pounds to good causes. Engineers are still working to restore power to homes left without electricity following Storm Amy. Scottish and Southern Electricity Networks said several hundred engineers would be working to reconnect homes. And organisers of Wigtown Book Festival have hailed another successful year despite being hit by that storm. Many events had to be moved from marquees into other venues during the high winds and heavy rain. Well, for more information on all of those stories, you can just scan that QR code on your screen. It will take you straight to the BBC Scotland News app. There is more for you there, including an interview with indie band Idlewild on the need to protect small music venues. Now, for farmers who often work long hours, 7 days a week, a trip to the doctor can end up pretty far down the priority list. But now pop-up health huts have been introduced at auction markets across Scotland to encourage those working in agriculture to get themselves checked out. Farmer George McFadden from Perthshire felt unwell but expected it to pass, not realising that he'd had a stroke.
Good evening. Well, it has been another changeable day of weather. We've seen some blue skies, but also variable cloud and showers continuing across the north and the west. If we take a quick look at next week, Monday to Wednesday will be much more settled, more in the way of sunshine developing, and it is going to feel a touch warmer, albeit with the odd shower. But by the time we reach Thursday and Friday, growing unsettled, wet and windy once more. Tonight, showers continuing across the Northern Isles, the far north, the northwest in particular, and down the west coast. But as the night progresses, we will see more in the way of clear skies developing, especially across central and eastern areas. Another relatively mild night to come with winds beginning to ease. So that does mean first thing tomorrow morning we'll see more in the way of early brightness. Still a good few showers continuing, especially across the Northern Isles, the north and even parts of the west, but they will tend to fade throughout the day, and particularly towards late afternoon we'll see much more in the way of sunshine developing across the country, albeit combined with variable cloud. Winds falling light and highs again of 18 or 19 Celsius. Now for many it is going to stay dry under clear skies on Monday night. And as we move into Tuesday, we have this weather front approaching from the west, although a bit of uncertainty as just to where it is going to reach, how much cloud it is going to bring, and whether there will be an odd shower too. But in the most part, it's going to be a brighter day, more in the way of sunshine, means feeling warmer too, highs of 19 to 20 Celsius widely, with a mixture of westerly or northwesterly winds. I'll take a quick look at Wednesday, another settled day to come, a largely cloudy one, but actually feeling warmer once more, with highs of 21 or even 22 Celsius. That's your forecast.